ain't about learning. You and me both know the only reason why you go to school, high school to be specific, isn't to learn about technology, isn't to learn about what adjectives mean, and most definitely ain't about learning where to find X. Cause I don't know, Miss Roland, why should I look for X when your ex left you? The only reason why most of us go to school is just to hang out with our friends. Even though we like to crap all over school for the way it's structured, with its stupid rules and regulations, the only thing that kinda makes it interesting is the people around you that are close, or if not the same age as you, going through the same struggle. Cause the basic thing about being human is socializing and forming groups that usually have the same thoughts, hobbies, or interests. Just pull enough people, then boom, a school group is born. But the thing about school groups is that your social hierarchy will be determined by how your group is known throughout the entire school. Cause let's be for real, if your group is known for being ass, nobody outside of the group is going to respect you. And I'ma cover like 4 school groups in this video, just based off my headcanon and off my experiences. Because all of the schools I've went to were public schools, so some groups might not relate to those that have went to private schools or other parts of schools in SA. So if you think I missed out on any other group that I should have covered in this video, type them down in the comments. Okay, enough yapping, and the group that we're gonna start off with is gonna be the smokers. There's no school where they've taken the no smoking rule as that serious. These guys can be very discreet when they want to be, especially depending on what they're inhaling. Kwai is just a South African term of saying cigarettes. Basically, nothing more needs to be said. And the way these niggas be doing that smoking session is so abnormal, bro. Like, they be hitting that shit in the morning, break, and after school. And they always be hanging in the dead corners of the school with a watchman on their side to keep lookout. They be like 10 niggas just standing in a group, just passing around one cigarette like it's Ruby Rose with the whole industry. And for a group that doesn't want to get caught, they always be blasting music connected to a 10 rand Bluetooth speaker. Just be blasting Amapiano at a more awful quality than Vulture's soup. The smell these niggas be exuding is so strong you can even tell that this nigga is a heavy smoker. And for sure they be carrying a shield or an X body spray around them. And it always
wait a minute. You get talking too fast, bro. Alright.
be that damn Camel brand cigarettes, bro. And if you know that brand, you already know how bad that shit smells, bro. Like, please, if you're smoking that shit, get out my face. Here in SA, we got corner stores, which are mostly run by Pakistan niggas, aka my friend. There are some local owned stores, but usually most, or if not a majority of small stores here are owned by North Africans or Indians. And no, I ain't talking about the street food Indians that we see on IG. Trust me, if they started doing that shit here, they would not live long to mix another pot of their hands for another day. Some, if not most, of the store owners be selling cigs to kids. These niggas are so focused on getting a bag that they will be willing to sell cigs to kids. I mean, get your bag though, but damn nigga, do you have no shame? And the chilling spot be for real the corner stores, if not the park between the two. But I can say for this group is that some of them are actually chill and don't really mind like that for real. Like there are some smokers that be giving NBA YoungBoy tendencies, and they do be robbing some niggas in the kindest ways possible outside of the school. But that's some though. But if it gets to a point where you provoke one of them, then your ass is cooked. Just pray that none of them got a knife in their pocket, cause some of them do be carrying them shits. Your ass hitters usually be the ones that be chilled out. But once they're in class and raise their hands to go use the toilet, I guarantee you 10 out of 10 chance the whole group be pulling up and turning the toilets into the hidden mist. But all of a sudden these niggas decide to do a factory reset and go back to normal when it's time to go home. And you know it's really bad for them when they get a surprise visit from the police with a sniffer dog. Like, just don't snitch. Trust me when I say just let the natural order of getting caught by the teachers happen as it's intended. The weebs. You and me already know how these niggas move. These are the same niggas that be pulling off Naruto runs in front of the hugs and be referencing animes in conversation conversations that are most definitely not relating to anime. If you can guys guess, especially with the subtle ways I've been adding references like this, you can tell that I was a part of this group. I was a full-on weeb, bro. Like throughout grade 4 to 6, like I loved anime, bro. Like you just catch me in the corner throwing up hand signs, making kamehameha sound effects and shit like that. But I stopped fooling around too much around like mid-grade 6 and 7, cause they are new to myself. I wouldn't be attracting the hustle they saw me loving anime as my personality. Like, finding girls that like anime are so rare to find here, because like as soon as she asks you what type of shows or what are you into type of questions, as soon as you respond with anime, just see right there, at that point you're not even qualifying for the friends with benefits league, let alone you're like a brother cop. Like that's how bad it is for this group, bro. You have the undercover and
now listen, it's not a part of one group, it's just not one group. There's different people in the group, okay? Could be a group like with different people, and when they split up, like maybe it's break or something, they go their different ways. It's just, you get it, bro. They just, these two noobs just speak about anime. I would like to speak about some of them, but like, it's just gonna feel directed. Just like shooting shots, you see. Shots fired. You get it.
anime weebs, which are disguised as quote-unquote normal people. Like, these guys are so good at hiding, like, you can't even tell if they...
But y'all know yourself, dog. Y'all know yourself, dog. Y'all know yourself. It's just simple as that. Y'all know yourself.
Watch anime or not. And most of the time they be acting all nonchalant, quiet, just trying to aura farm their way to making friends, thinking they Piccolo or Sasuke or some shit. You are not him, bro. Just put...
Imagine a school shooter. Is he actually like aura farming? That's the question. Is he actually aura farming? He's just be quiet all day. Just look at his phone, trying to get friends. Maybe it's aura farming.
The fries in the bag. Most, or if not a majority, really don't fuck with anime like that and just call it ama Popeye, for which is just translated to...
It is, bro. It is cartoons. It is cartoons, okay? It is cartoons.
Cartoons, which is so wrong in so many levels, bro. Like, bruh, when you're trying to recommend them an anime where the characters have great writing, 10 out of 10 world building, adding in with good animation / engagement, and just be having one of the most gruesomest scenes for which normal cartoons can't even...
It is still cartoons. It's anime. It's animated. Regardless, it's still cartoons. There's no point in arguing this.
Show in most countries and still say, ah, bruh, you're still childish, dog. You're still watching cartoons at your big age.
Yeah. Look at it's just watching.
This is why you're a teenage father at 15. If you want to talk about acting your age, then you overstepped your line, buddy. But the other types of weebs can be outright childish as hell. Like, they do some of the most embarrassing shit that makes you wish that you can just smack them and redict their entire lives. And they be carrying bags that be the size of Shaquille O'Neal, out here taking that Rock Lee in the tuning exam.
Bro, the audio is not pitched up. I made it on purpose. It's supposed to sound like that. Yeah, it's supposed to sound like that. What, does it bother you?
And most of the time when you're trying to have a conversation with some of them, they'll just be saying some out of pocket stuff. And
But it's not lying. But it's not lying. Bro, you fucking weird, bro. That's... If you watch anime, you're fucking weird, bro. You're in that corner, bro. You just like... And the thing is, I have to hang out with some of you. Actually, all of you. Freaking 20% of you are just these weebs, bro. You just these weebs. Bro, please change, bro. For the good of the world, just change.
it's worse that they think it's funny too. And of course, I don't mean this for every weebs that's out there. Please forgive me if you feel offended.
I mean for every weebs out there, bro. I mean for every single one of you. Every single one of you.
But they be those ones, bro. They just give anime enjoyers.
Yeah, he's not lying. Definitely. But I didn't want to speak about this nigga, bro. This nigga be tired the whole day at school. And he pull up in the morning and ask you, bro, did you watch Black Clover? Man, this nigga, bro. And be tired the whole day at school sleeping. Losing aura sleeping.
a bad name and recognition, bro. And I'm not saying it's bad to be weird. It's only bad if you lack self-awareness to the things that's happening around you. And find a way to just change it and modify it in a way people can respect you. Because right now, you're not gonna get respect if you're out here doing rasengans in public, bro. And they do be some niggas that be caring about their hierarchy and, you know, their standing place in the school system. These ones are mostly centered around popularity and all that. So then
Zeke is a tryhard. Zeke just tries this, bro. He's a tryhard. He just keeps trying to be this, dog.
Next group
You're scared the hose away, gang.
we're gonna move on to is the public
And the thing is, he's talking about all these others, but just gets a mid one.
kids. The popular kids were basically known by everyone. The students, teachers, the ladies actually in the toilets. Like damn, even the founding members of the school might know these guys, even like that know. The local popular kids, the local South Africans, and the foreign popular kids, like the Congolese.
The thing is, this is impossible for us because, like, we're different people mixed into one group. That's why. So, like, let me explain it. Let's say, I say 70% of our group is, like, weebs. And there's these niggas who try so hard to be popular. To like the nonchalant guy. You see. And there's me. I don't know what the fuck am I. So like, let's just end it there.
The Nigerians, the Zimbabweans. It can be depending on which country they originate from, but there could be a mix of both, which is just a big ass group of popular kids. In which just dope to see, cause South Africa is built on mixing cultures, creating a multicultural country. Cause you and me both know you can't have a rainbow nation if you border the colors.
Yes, sir!
I don't get it.
Both is built on mixing cultures, creating a multicultural country. Cause you and me both know you can't have a rainbow nation if you border the colors.
Border the colors.
Yes, sir!
You and me both dope to see.
The
Cause
colors
South
are
Africa is built on mixing cultures, creating a multicultural country. Cause you and me both know you can't have a
It's border. There's a border around here. There's a border around here. There's a yellow border around here.
rainbow nation if you border the colors.
Yes, sir! This nigga spit.
Oh yeah, but he's looking for his fellow Zimbabweans. You get it? He's looking for his fellow Zimbabweans. He's trying to open the borders for them.
This group can be very exclusive. You gotta know niggas who know niggas that know niggas inside that group. And the local popular kids be with the wildest groups you can get into. They be cool with almost everybody and can basically get whatever they need with less effort.
Nah,
Getting
but I don't
girls,
feel like
easy.
this happens at school, bro. Like, our school is different. Like, it's not possible at school. This is not possible. But if you try to be popular on that shit, you just look weird, bro. You just lose order for that. I'm just saying. Just speaking the honest facts.
Getting the score
Just
for
be
the next
yourself.
exam done. Getting ZA from the grass hitters already planned. Like they have large amounts of plugs around the school. And with the given bonus that they know the local language, which is like Zulu, Xhosa, any of the other languages that's given here, it just adds up to known relatability. And most SA popular kids just be at parties, bro. Like it could be a week before exams. And these guys collect that.
So, the actual parties happen at school because I've never heard that. Like, do people at school make parties outside of school? Because I never heard of that. But like last year once, I would do it happening, but I never knew. I was not even sure. I'm always just outside the thing. What's this? The plans or something. Because I'd like to go to one of them. Maybe I'm that guy, bro. Maybe I'm that guy. The one nerdy as fuck, nigga. Yeah.
Thoughts and put it in a group chat and be like, "Say gents, let's vibe to groove." Sure, ours, let's vibe. They usually be hitting the taverns, the clubs, like they just be grooving for groove, bro. Girls dancing, for which it's a big thing here in South Africa. If you cannot dance, you're not getting the hose. Trust me. Thing for which it's a big
Holy thighs. You know?
thing here in South Africa. If you cannot dance, you're not getting the hose. Trust me. And booze, whole lot of booze, bro. Like these guys be drinking, and especially hookahs, bro. That is a must for
Nah,
every.
sorry, but this is hood school type of vibes. This is hood school type of vibes. I'm telling you. Ain't that shit not happening, bro. That shit not happening. I'm telling you.
Party that they go to. Even though you be thinking these guys be pulling up to school sometimes faded, some of them are actually smart as hell. Don't get me wrong, there are some that belong in a spectrum. And the truth
Yeah, bro. There was this nigga in grade 9. Like, he used to do weed. But he managed to always get more than me in math somehow, bro. I said if you're making a competition with him. Nigga would bunk math class, get high, and still manage to get more marks than me. How's it impossible?
to them being popular, some of them are bound to be making content. I don't know why, but it's always be them 20v1s. To be honest, that is just the driest piece of bread content you can ever make. Cause I've seen too many TikToks and reels of 20v1s to the point I be thinking like, damn bruh, just do something new. But if they're not YouTubing, they just be dancing to the latest Amapiano song. And for the foreign popular kids, these are the standard foreigners like the ones I listed previously. You can say that for this group is more American influence mixed with both SA and their respective culture. You can even tell in the way they dress, the music they listen to, their lingo aka slang, or even the way they make content. For which
Yeah, but I have like a question. This nigga Enzo, Luvuyo, how the fuck you listening to Underground at the same time and watching Enemy? Actually, every single one of you. Listen to Underground rap and watch Enemy. That's freaking a combination of breed, bro. You literally trying to act like a YN, but you still watch Enemy. Alright, bro.
which is just 20v stupid ones, bro. Like, you can hear it in my soul that I do not like this type of content, bro. Like, but that's what they be making though. And these guys do not play when it comes to dissing your ass. Like, they do be messing around with jokes and stuff, but once they catch you lacking, it's all over with. Just watch your heart sink when the Huns start laughing in front of you, bro. Like, it cannot be helped. These guys be having the latest drip and gadgets. Like, even you would question where they get these gems called fits, bro, because they be always tough. And they be usually inspiring the whole school fit scene, because way before people started switching up to baggy pants, niggas used to modify their uniforms, especially their school pants, like baggy from the top and skinny at the bottom. And some even
I used to have these. Actually, yeah, I do have them right now. But like, the freaking smaller, like, they don't even touch my ankles now.
add zips for easy access, and no, don't ask me how painful it was to take it off.
Yeah, but just
the
be
thing was
yourself.
just nah. But once
is not
2020
me,
hit around, just to find out they be coming back to school with parachutes for pants. Like, when I say these guys have a chokehold on the drip scene, they have a chokehold, bro, because these niggas know how to style that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
but there's even some nigga at school, like, this nigga just, like, he drips out his pants. Like, I don't know how the hell he does it, but, like, they be baggy as hell, but, like, still look fine at the same time. But in the past, you call them Voogs, but, like, they drippy as shit, dog. Not gonna lie.
I can give them that much. But the thing about the popular Huns, bro, especially when they're putting their shit on, bro, like bro, the Huns within the group, if only
Nah, I've never seen, like, a group of women that you call like, popular Huns. There's nothing such as that. The thing is, when the president, let me see when, like, this video was made. When the president right now. 2 weeks ago, and this is still happening. Let's try. I want to see the comments. South Africa. Man, the thing is, these schools are separated.
fear of rejection ding.
These schools are separated and we're all just mixed into one. Like, we just mix because we're just in the same class as each other. That just happens. We have things where we can relate to together, but it's not always 100%. You get me?
Consume me as
The
it
thing
did.
is,
And for that reason, I blame Civ. I blame you for being the clientele legal equivalent of Guababa, which means fear of approach. And for that reason alone, we're moving on to the last group, the one that y'all been waiting for. The pretty girls, aka the Huns. The word Huns is just a short term for honey, kinda like the equivalent for
the girls at our school are too chopped for this video. Okay? They're not considered pretty hands, okay? You just chop this food. I'm joking. It's an honest joke. I'm joking. Okay, I'm joking.
fine shits. And man, why the hell they're so fine, bro? Like the
What the fuck? I saw this one.
for fine shits. And man, why the hell they're so fine,
I can find this one.
bro? Like the
I can find this one's profile. I've seen it, bro. I've seen it. I've seen it before. Nah, it's gone. But we just took it on
Huns
because
be built different, cause like some of the SA Huns here be having the craziest builds, bro. Like top 5 in the continent if you
it's
ask
an
me.
actual
Here in
person.
SA is kinda like that little Techaverse, and my shorties come in different flavors. It's like every day they got different tastes. My nigga, we be having dark skins, light skins, mixed Huns, white Huns, shit, even throwing some Indian Huns there, bro. Like, but to
yeah,
keep
but
it
like, I've never seen it in Indian Hunt at our school, but like I've seen some of them, like in vacation and shit, and these oaks be fire, bro. They be looking like finer than our hands. The thing is, India is one of the most hated countries right now. But like, these hands still looking tip top.
For real, these hands be part
And then you hear the colored accent at the same time.
up in ones and twos, sometimes more, but that's getting ahead of ourselves. Pretty girls think that we don't know. However, us guys be watching, bro. They be usually hanging around with the less attractive girls to make sure that they stand out within the group. Pretty girls don't be hanging around with each other like that. Due to having 10 out of 10s in one group, the guys are just gonna complement the entire squad rather than just one separately, thus having less guys approach, because who would be brave enough to be walking in front of a group full of fine things for which they can just make you the next joke of the group chat, for which I can only agree that Kwababa must be used only there, nothing else. And trust me when I say these hands love attention, dog. Not only do they get guys flocking around with freaking intentions in mind, it's also the understanding of the fact they know they are pretty. Cause nothing's more worse than a girl that knows she's pretty and uses it for dark, twisted, beautiful fantasies. Kanye joke, everyone? Anyone? No?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll stop. There are some hunts that know they're beautiful but still keep it humble. But the ones that be abusing the pretty privilege, they be using it to get away with most of the situations that come around them. And when Valentine's Day come around, most of these girls be getting gifts like it's Kai Sanet in a PO box stream. There'll be guys doing too much because like, why are you spending this much money on a girl, bro? Just to end up with a response like,
Yeah, but like, there's some fine Indian hands, bro. I'm telling you. I promise you, bro. I promise you. There are some fine ones. And they be having colored accents. That's the crazy part.
wow,
I
thank
was
you,
just
bro.
hearing
They be
it.
out here jolling, causing an epidemic, playing 10 hearts in one phone while having boyfriends that are down with school driving GTI Golfs.
Yeah, this is actually a fact, dog. The some of these hands in grade 10. You in grade 10 and dating a nigga with just a cab, bro. Well, I was supposed to compete with that.
Man,
It's an evil world we live in.
And it be sometimes the gassy hands that be pulling off these stunts, bro. Same for the Suburbans, but they be loyal to the guys. Also, I've heard. I don't know. With the Suburban girls, they be using their parents' money to get with these guys. Cause one of my homies, big bro, told me that he used to date some Suburban girl and he'd even bring his wallet. She was basically paying for the whole date herself. For which the date was so good, in fact, she just basically bought this guy new
I have a friend. Bullshit Indian.
shoes. And just always know they'll always be posting on the gram, bro. And they be always averaging around like 1,000 to 10K followers.
Let me like tell you some fun fact. If you get there, some niggas good into you right now. And I know those type of niggas. Okay. One of them is my friend. I'm joking. It's an honest joke. It's a joke.
It's sliding inside the
But like, if you're offended, you know yourself.
DMs just to see some success, just to later find out you're just left on scene. And I'm not sure if any of your guys noticed this, but whenever the
No, look, when I'm left on scene, you know what I do? I just delete the text. I delete the whole chat. Cause like, it's gonna hurt me just seeing it again, you see. It's gonna hurt me. You know that feeling? You see, like, it's seen, and it still exists, it's just there. I just delete the whole chat, bro, cause nah, bro, that shit hurt. Just go keep seeing that. You just see it, bro. See. Do yourself a favor, bro. Don't slide into DMs, bro. It's better in person, dog. Because in person, they could tell you straight up. Imagine being left on the scene and just waiting for a response.
hands be wearing uniform, bro, you be thinking like the shape isn't all that, you know, but when it's CVs, the fits you would see is like some of them be having no parents, bro. And the fits be good.
Yeah, bro, you be seeing the arses out, bro. Look like they could just dance on a pole. Like, simply.
Going crazy though, I cannot lie, cause they be having a nigga feeling like Corey Kenshin after a braid, because damn. But bruh, pretty girls, they really be dangerous, bro. So to all you guys out there thinking of bagging a pretty girl, remember, they'll remember you for what you gave them, never for the love you expressed. Huh? Well, huh? Out here getting philosophical and shit. So yeah, that's about it. These were just some of the types of school groups that like from my experience. So for everyone it could be different. I just make sure to include every single detail so that it felt like I didn't miss anything. So if I'm school groups and you guys expect this video, but this is very it's just
Yeah, I'm
not
not
like
sorry.
I have
I'm not sorry. I'm joking. I'll sub later. Sub later. Let me look at some of the comments. I like looking at comments. I watch them in my room when the class in the past stuff. Bro, it's crucial. Is this you, bro? This is you, bro. Because it's him. It's definitely him. Here's why it's him. It's why. 15. So, don't forget each other against the strong. Oh shit, that's his nigga, bro. Bro, homie, bro. I had to say it, bro. Nigga dead as fuck now. Alright, now I've had enough, bro. Thank you for tuning in. There's not even gonna be a cut. I'm just like muchas gracias. Wait. I'm gonna do this. Transform. Touch screen. Muchas gracias. Atención. Nos vemos.